The next play, titled Untitled Puppet Show by Daniella De Jesus, commissioned by the Public Theater. Daniella De Jesus is an actor and writer, best known for her work on Her Eyebrows and Orange is the New Black. She's a former member of the Public Theater's Emerging Writers Group and a graduate of New York University Tisch. Self-isolation has her thinking about starting an herb garden and or learning to play the harp. Hit me up on socials, she says, so I have someone to talk to. You can find her on Twitter and Instagram at Daniella of Jesus. This play was commissioned by the Public Theater. The Public Theater is a theater of, by, and for all people. Since premiering Hair in 1967, the Public continues to create the canon of American theater and is currently represented on Broadway by the Tony Award-winning musical Hamilton by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Girl from the North Country. Lists of characters are:
I'm a 7-year-old child. And number 4, a wrap with anchovy, scrambled eggs, and lettuce.
I'm Miss Lady, host of Anchovy Avenue.
I'm Little Fish, an adorable anchovy. An empanada with a bite out of it.
Yara Bigsby, a jar of pickled pig's feet.
Bonjour. My name is Garbage Leponque. I am French chain smoking trash can, yes?
I'm Norma, a janitor and a mother.
Scene 1. A living room. A child watches the final moments of the series finale of the beloved long-running puppet show, Anchovy Avenue. Think Sesame Street, but grimier.
Well, we can try again tomorrow.
That's the thing, Lil Fish. There isn't going to be a tomorrow.
What do you mean? There's always a tomorrow.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. That's true. There will be a tomorrow. However, we won't be here tomorrow.
I don't understand.
Well, you know about storybooks?
Yes.
You know how every storybook has an ending?
Yeah.
Well, Anchovy Avenue is kind of like a storybook, and we've reached our last page.
Ending?
That's right.
What does it mean? Where do we go? What happens to us? Why?
Well, there's this thing called taxes, and everybody who gets money has to give some of it to the government to pay for things that everybody can use. Anchovy Avenue is a public access show, which means we're funded by taxes. But we're not the only thing funded by taxes. Bridges, welfare, public education, public transportation, public parks, social security, and war are all also funded by taxes. And it's the government's job to decide how much money each thing gets. And unfortunately for us, funding for programs like ours have been significantly reduced, which means we won't get as much money as we're used to. And it kind of costs a lot of money to put on a show like this. So the show has to end, so that the government can put more money into things that are more important.
Like war?
Yeah, Lil Fish, like war.
Well, that stinks.
I'll say.
That isn't very nice.
No, Lil Fish, it's not very nice. But you know what?
What?
Even though our story has reached its last page, the important thing to remember is, at least we got to tell it.
Yes.
It isn't easy to say bye, not as easy as say hi. Wish this dream could last forever, wrap around the whole world twice, hugging arms of every pair out there. But now's the end, my dears, because every story ends somewhere, and today somewhere is here. by. It's just not easy to cut ties. Wish this song would play forever. Wish that we could sing it twice. But every tune has one last note. Every song gets lullabied. I guess it's sad and you can cry, but know that we love you and you'll be missed. 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 Yes, this is our last show. We'd like to dance again, you know. We'd like to see you shortly, but this is our last episode. We'd like to sing our song once more, but we can't. So before we go, goodbye, so long, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, Odeon, sei schön, adios.
5 minutes until your scored all set.
It isn't easy to say bye, not as easy as say hi. Wish this string could last forever, wrap around the whole world twice. Shaking every little hand and man, we hope you'll understand just why. It's 'cause every story ends someday, and now it's about that time.
So long, adios, Odeon, au revoir, sei schön, goodbye.
No, not yet. No, 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 no.
The child throws a tantrum, hurling objects at the TV until it shatters, and there's a giant child-sized hole in the middle. The child looks around. The child climbs into the television and escapes into Scene 2. The set of Anchovy Avenue on the last take of the final scene of the series finale. The child has been transformed into a puppet named Number 4 that resembles an anchovy wrap, alongside Little Fish and Miss Lady.
So long, adios, Odeon, au revoir, sei bien, bye. You want to say it?
Actually, I think my friend here, number 4, should.
Ladies and friends, that's a wrap on Miss Lady, played by Cameron Neves, Lil Fish puppeteered by Rue Jones, and the series wrap on Anchovy Avenue. Hold the mayo. Will ya? Thank you all for your hard work and your soft hearts. Cut! Check the gate, will ya?
The puppet, Lil Fish and Number 4 go limp as Carmen Neves and Rue Jones disappear, offset. Props are collected into bins. Set pieces are taken down and rolled away. Rue Jones returns to set to take the Lil Fish puppet. Carmen Neves returns to take the Anchovy Avenue sign. Lights are turned off. Number 4 is tossed into the bin with the other unwanted puppets and rolled off set and out onto the street with a sign that reads, "We're free." Scene 3. Inside the bin of discarded puppets, including Piccadelia, an empanada with a bite mark, Yara Bigsby, a jar of pickled pig's feet, and Garbage Le Funk, a French chain-smoking garbage can.
Who's this clown?
Who are you?
Hey, no, who the funk are you?
Where am I?
We asking the questions here, kid.
I'm sorry. I think I might be lost. I was at home watching Anchovy Avenue, and then I was in Anchovy Avenue, and now I'm here.
Well, you are a long way from Anchovy Avenue, mon petit, mon petit, sandwich? What are you? What are you, a sandwich?
We haven't set foot on that show since they gentrified it.
Gentrified it?
Yeah, out with the old, in with the new. The past few years, it's been less Anchovy Avenue and more Albacore Avenue, if you know what I mean. I'm surprised they didn't change the name along with everything else.
I don't remember you guys on the show.
Yeah, well, we were, how do you say, before your time? Eh?
Oh.
Yeah, kid, a lot's happened here before you showed up. A few years ago, the show got a new producer, and they made us clean up our act.
Yes, they say Anchovy Avenue, as it was, is just too filthy for the mainstream audience, right? I think it was a lot of bull there because American children are coddled, yeah. In my opinion, they are soft.
Can you believe that garbage?
Well, excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
And so anyways, all the funkiest puppets got booted to bins like these to rot away until who knows when.
Well, now that the show's over, I bet all the other puppets are just like this.
Nah, the other puppets probably got taken home by the puppeteers or put in that exhibit, the museum across the street.
What exhibit is this?
They were doing an exhibit on Tim Henson and Anchovy Avenue and the Crumpet Show.
Oh, yeah. See, oui. That is right. I remember this exhibit now. Yes, I heard about that.
Wait! Hold up! Rewind! What do you mean the show's over?
Today was the last episode.
No! That can't be!
What?
We have to get out of here! We have to get out! How do I get out? How do I get out? Let me out! Get me out!
Piccadelia starts running around, screaming, trying to climb the walls of the bin to no success.
Pika, get a hold of yourself.
Don't you know what this means?
No.
We're gonna be garbage! Like, for real this time! Literal garbage! We're probably cozied up next to a dumpster right now! A few hours short of being tossed into a garbage truck that'll go to the Gowanus dump to be incinerated!
What's incinerated? Is that like jail?
See those grill marks? Your whole body's gonna be a grill mark. That means it'll mean fire, flames. We're gonna be burnt to a
Stupid! Hey, stupid! Gather yourself. This is not who you are. Pika is brave. Pika is not fearful. And if Pika must go, well, we shall go with you, right? And we shall go with dignity, yes?
It's easy to say bye. Not as easy as say hi. Wish this string could last forever. Wrap around the whole world twice.
Hugging arms, every parent's here. But now the end, my share.
Cause every story ends somewhere, and today somewhere is here. So long, adios, lundi, au revoir, déjà, goodbye.
What do we have here?
Norma's home. She removes all the puppets from the bin and turns the bin on its side to create a puppet theater, complete with curtains.
Sophia, Sandy, Mommy has a special surprise for you tonight. We have some special guests from Anchovy Avenue. Please welcome Garbage Le Funk and number 4.
Hey! Bienvenue à Anchovy Avenue. Today, we will be learning about recycling.
I thought we were going to talk about leftovers. Give me the script, will ya?
Well, see, that is the saying number 4. Recycling and leftovers, they go hand in hand. Leftovers are like a recycled food you can still eat. For example, let's say your mama makes a delicious pot roast for dinner. There's a little bit left over, but there's no more rice and no more beans to go visit. Oh no! But there's bread and onions and cheese and the pickles in the refrigerator. Did you throw away the leftover pork? Or do you make a sandwich?
I'd make a sandwich. That way nothing goes to waste.
Exactamo.
Wait, does that mean that hand-me-downs are all recycling too?
What? Huh? I hadn't thought of that.
End of play.